Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. It's grab one on for the journey. Help yourself. It's a wonderful morning. We've got a bit of time on our hands, which is good because it's the day of the sale. What's happened since last we spoke? I've sold a load of the wood. That's gone well. The John Deere, oh dear, John Deere. I attempted to continue I really did try. I tried to get it to work, but I went round and collected, done. Are you ready? I went round and attempted to. I've left that bucket in the way, haven't I? Should I take? I won't take that just yet. I'll hold on to that. I'm going to go down in this. Yeah, I had to take it back to the store because I tried running around and filling it up a few times, but unfortunately, it takes ages to empty, as well as the fact that it just won't empty into the silage pit, which is a shame because it's a great little mod. But not to worry. It's a fun day today because it's the day of the agricultural sale, so that's why I'm taking the Porsche with me, because I've took a few bits down there already for us, and yesterday daytime, and I'll show you this actually. Look, I've got to now scoop that and put it into the pit. So as much as I was happy to carry on with that, and that's all the grass from here, all of the headland from here, which isn't actually that much grass, to be fair, but it looks a lot worse. I'm surprised that they've not tweaked that. It looks like there's more there than there is in the clamp, and there definitely isn't. Anywho, it's farm sale day, so I've took a few bits of equipment down to have a look. There was a few bits, quite a lot actually going down there. I'm very excited for it, I've got to say. Not sure if we'll buy anything today, but I've got my notepad to write down things, get details of other farmers and stuff like that, to work out some prices on stuff. It's a bit more of a sort of gathering of what everybody wants to move on. I've got the Porsche with me just in case someone's interested and there's a bit of a deal on, because I did notice a few old vintage tractors down there, so I thought it's a bit of a meet-up as well, isn't it, really? Different location this year, which is good. But obviously I've been told to be sensible by the wife to keep it sensible, because we need to plan. I can't just go willy-nilly buying stuff that we don't necessarily need. which is good. It makes sense, to be fair. We do need, I mean, there is forage harvesters. Do we need to buy one? We're not likely to get contracts with it. Well, we won't get contracts with it. I'm not 100% sure what all the headers do on a forage harvester, to be fair. Something I'd have to look into. Go to the local library and get a book. Harvester, possibly. If there's one cheap enough, I don't see why we wouldn't get a harvester in. But then we only want something small. If we get any contracts, they're going to be large. We should be able to test drive a few bits as well though, which would be quite handy. What other sort of things might we want? Possibly some, I mean a trailer, because I've took our 2 trailers down there to sell, see if anybody's interested. We've drawn a bit of interest in them. A bit of trailer action would be quite nice actually. I think they're going to do a little bit of a route up for you to test drive things around. It's just down here at the back of the recycling centre. And I hear there's going to be refreshments, which would be nice. Unfortunately, there's no mod on console for me to add people and sounds, because it would have been cool if I could have done that. It might do with the odd deer and crows. Now then. This took ages to set up, by the way. Oh yes. And it were dark, so this is sort of the first time I'm getting to see this. In fact, this is eerily quiet. This is this looks a lot better in the daylight than it did in the dark. I was even doing the landscaping in the dark and that was difficult. Where should we put this? I suppose we put it next to these. Can we squeeze it in there? I might need to go round. It's early yet, we're here at the, right at the beginning of it, so I'm hoping. Just have a quick drive up here a minute, see the check, see if anybody. Oh yeah, we've got harvesters. I like this. This is going to be good. Let's just squeeze it in there. I mean, probably going to ask if I can set these for a bit of a run. I'm going to have to jump out of that. All right, let's see what options we've got. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's going to be my thumbnail. So, where should we start? I guess I'll start for just have a general walk around, shall we? What we've got a little dad and baby Volvos. That's quite nice, isn't it? I like that. A 3-point on it as well. I'm not sure what that is. It's a drop pin. We're going to have to get on to try some of these out because it's that looks like a beast. That looks cool. That's got a PTO on it as well, but no 3-point. Interesting. How far back that seat is, you're literally sitting off the back of the... I'm definitely asking to have a go on that in a bit. That's a muck spreader. Write that down. That could be quite interesting. That's not a bad size for us actually. Combi plough. We've got something similar to that, haven't we? Rollers. They're in good nick for their age, aren't they? And Zito, that looks nice, I like that. What's that got on the back? Pin hitch, but a 3-point link as well. Bit of cushioning on the seat. What is that? A mulcher, maybe? Which, I don't think we've got a mulcher, do we? Nice, tidy looking trailer. I mean, we've got a little trailer, but that's quite nice. Yeah, one of these. That's quite cool, actually. It's got a 3-point link on the back with a load of weight. And is that a leveller or a plough? I don't know. That goes on the... That's got a swap body then. You know what? If you're running backwards and forwards with feed and the animals, I might have a word about having a little bez around in that. Some sort of cleaning brush on it as well. That could be quite cool actually. That might be quite, not cool, that might be quite handy. Wheel loader for the big kids. It's big farming stuff, that, isn't it? That's probably, I mean, if the price is right, it could be quite useful. We have got, what would we use it for though? And we've got our little screw conveyor to empty stuff out. Oh, hello. There's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't that? That's very new. Very, very new. I bet that's a fair price. That might be out of my range. Skid steer. I wondered actually, our little JCB is, I think it's about 97, 99. I was wondering whether we should have got something like this, which is a wee bit older, to keep with the vintage theme, but we are just in the range with the the dates on our little teleskid. This is in good nick, isn't it? We do manure spreader and a slurry spreader. Certainly something to write down on the list. That's quite handy. I wonder what the difference in the sizes are. 3500. Does it say? No. Trailer to match it. We know whose that is. That's ours. Hopefully someone gets that. Who's turned up with? Oh yes. I'd be tempted to take that for a bit of a drive. It's a left-hander though. You don't see them very often, apart from in-game. This looks almost brand new. That's got to have come on the. That's come on the Volvo. Trailers. Here we go. We want a trailer. That's massive. Nice though, isn't it? It's got a hitch as well on it. I wonder how big that is. Is ours? I realised I don't have a way of washing things. The Landini's here just to see if it gains any attention, as with the Valmet. This is quite a nice size trailer. It's what size that is and what price that is. Is that going to be too big though for what we're doing? And it's got a long vehicle sign on it, which makes me wonder if we can get it round the map very well. This that could be an option, dependent on the price. That might not be too big, low enough for a harvester to get into. This is definitely low enough for a harvester to get into. Massive square baler. A baler might be an idea. Baler might be a good shout. Maybe. Although we're working with a lot of silage, are we gonna need that much hay? We're only gonna use it for hay until we've got straw though. So yeah, possibly a baler might be something on the shopping list if the price is right. Let's have a quick look at. I don't know whether I should. Let's carry on. Let's do this loop. Now that I think is well out of our price range, but I don't know if we'd be able to afford it. This isn't too bad, though, is it? This is a nice little New Holland. I wonder what size tanks these are. Although, if they're on our farm, tank-wise doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's local, we're not travelling a long way. This is lovely. That's nice. I think again that might be somewhat out of our budget. I feel like I might have used one of these before and it was pretty good. All those belts. If mine, the one that I borrowed had a roof on it though. Yeah, this sort of reminds me a bit. I've been greased up to sell these, haven't they? Look at that wood. That's easily fixable if it's broken. Oh, now then. Look at the lights on that Dominator. That's big boy stuff, that. That's big boy stuff. Is that a tedder? Looks like a tedder to me. That's got to be a tedder, isn't it? Yeah, there's no catcher. It's a big old tedder, that. Compared to that. Might be too big for what we've got. Windrower. Well, that's not bad, is it? That'll probably do us. That's a decent size. And what we got around here? That's a pull behind forage harvester. I think we did try using some of these bits of equipment. I can't remember how they worked out for us, but you see what I mean about the pipes being low. Like that Massey Ferguson trail over there, be fine. The bigger ones, not so good. And that's a forage harvester. However, again, I don't. Obviously, that's corn, so that might be right up our street at the minute. But would we buy it, or could we just lease one off somebody? I think for the first year we'd probably just look at a lease of it, unless the price is right. This is a forage harvester, but that goes in, comes out there into a trailer. What does that do? That's more like a crop header. So does that just turn the crop into chaff, and then you just mix it all together because you don't separate it? I'm gonna have to do some research. Definitely gonna have to do some research. Right, have a look around the old tractors then. Oh, we've got some seeders in the middle as well. Let's have a look at seeders. In fact, hold on. I'm gonna get a cup of tea and go and talk to a few people about some test drives of some stuff. What's this? Right, I've had a chin wag with a few of the farmers. It's a free-for-all. You want to have a go, you want to drive something, take it out, do a lap around on the gravel and bring it back. So I want to have a go on this because I'm incredibly interested in this. I don't know whether that's a leveler or a snow shovel, to be honest, but we'll have a bit of a run out and then we'll work our way around the tractors. I'm thinking it's that way back and in and around where we deliver. See, I think something like this for going backwards and forwards from dropping bits off, instead of the Porsche and the trailer, this might be more useful to us. If the price is right, that's the main thing. I like this. This has got my interest. Which way? Should go around that way. Open up a little bit. So it's no slouch. I want a bit more of a run. I'll go down there and round again. It's a good location to put this little Farmer's Day. Can we get back in there? Right, we can give it a go, can't we? I think I might have wanted to buy the first thing I've had a go on. Especially with the swap bodies on it. That's really got me interested. Mainly because of this. That's connected to that. I don't really want to be messing around with that. Definitely taking both of these out for a go. Oh, you do sit far back. I like the idea of these, but I've got to, this is where the missus would have a go at me, because I'd buy all of these old tractors. Are they going to get used? Am I just getting them for a museum? That's what she'll say. And I'm a bit concerned about the back of this, what it will be able to pull. 15 on your top speed. You don't know what the horsepowers are, that's the problem with these. You sit really far back on this as well. I can't see those dials. It's cool though. It's cool. I do sort of want it just to drive around in. I suppose we can boot it, it's only going up to 15. The question is, what are you going to use it for? Massive question, what would you use it for? Ooh, I don't think I should have come down there. a bit tight. I won't do that next time. We're doing the vintage tractor though, that's... I do like this. Oh, the sound. It sounds great. Oh, I love it, mate. I love it. I want it. Take my money. That's... Now I'm really liking my Porsche as well though. Let's give the Volvo a... That sounds nice. $18 on this. It's a fair old lick. It's not a Porsche. That's the thing, isn't it? The status of the name of the Porsche. Good little test track, this. Again, what's the horsepowers? What would you use it for? It's a much prouder seating position. I like the sound of this as well. Good big steering wheel on it. Summer's day, pottering around, does 18. Oh, I want it. But if you had the little John Deere Gator, you wouldn't necessarily be... Bloody lovely. I've gotta give this a go. Got to. No, wrong one. I'll go that side then. Now, look at that. This is... I love the sound of this. It's only got 18 on it, hasn't it? Oh no, 21. I wonder... Now this... Now we're talking about useful sized vehicles. This is... I think this is about 150. We'll have a 3-point on the back, but we won't... I don't think we can get a 3-point on the front, unfortunately. So again, what would you use this for? Having a bloody good time, that's what you'd use it for. It's great, I love it. Don't know how much they want for it though, that's the problem. Trouble is, well, I don't know how much we'd get for our stuff. We could end up blowing a load of money to not. This is on the par with the Valtra, I think, horsepower wise, maybe a bit less. I'm going to go around the main entrance in. I'm going to attempt to back it in. Hey, what's that? It's a bit fancy. I want it. What else are we got? Oh. Oh, that's the Mercedes. Hold on a minute. Got a sprayer on it. Got a ruddy sprayer on it. Let me go find. I've got to go find the farmer and speak to him about this. I'll be back in a moment. He thinks that will fit on ours. So maybe we've got a sprayer to sell as well then, and we just switch to that. We could probably keep the small one as well. But assuming that's 2,000 litres. Might not need the. I'm writing that down on my list. I hope he's got a good price on that. Right, what do we got here? This Fiat. Look at the little wheels on it. This could be a contender for something. Chopped it. Suicide doors. Front 3-point as well though. Definitely having a go in this. A bit tight, isn't it? Look at the state of my Landini there. I brought the Landini just to sort of test the water with it, if I'm honest. I don't know if I'd be able to sell it because it was the first tractor we'd bought. And it's still great to put a worker on. I'm a bit mesmerised by the fan running around on this, not gonna lie. 22 mile an hour on this. I wonder what the horsepower is on this. This is one of those I just don't know. But front and rear 3-point link on it. Is it going to outdo the Valtra? Don't know. I'm going to test in a minute. I feel like the steering might be, the turning circle might not be great. It's alright. It's alright. Not as bad as I initially thought. It's the Valtra can bang into corners, but then I suppose the Valtra's got those really quite smaller front wheels on it compared to this. These road crops are quite large. And then maybe it'd be different if you had different tyres on it, I suppose. A field vehicle is, with narrows, is going to be quite important, I think, going forward. If something come up, but I mean, probably best to go right round and then back it in again. I quite like that. About there. Should do it. Get the doors open from again, I suppose. Didn't check the sound of it from the outside, did I? Didn't sound too bad. It was alright. It's alright. I was thinking of maybe the Landini gets chopped in for something like this. Obviously this looks like a beast because of everything it's got on it, but I do love these masses. Somebody doesn't like these masses, but I do. Again, these don't come very big on the engine, I don't think. Our Landini's topped out. I reckon this is about the same. Because we could kit up the Landini with big wheels like this though, couldn't we? However, having said that, the Landini does its job. We can put narrows on the Landini for the field work, can't we? This is nice though. I don't know if it's just the wheels that have got me a bit leaning right back while I'm steering. What's the top? What does it top out at? 21. I'm liking it though, I'm liking it. Question is though, can I get round? I don't think I can, it's really tight there, isn't it? I think some of these were here last night, some turned up this morning, I'm guessing they just tried to fit everything in. give myself a test. Whoa, dear. I've backed out of the test. I was going to spin it around there, but I'm not going to do that. Don't need to try the Valtra or the Landini because they're ours. Am I looking there? Oh, he's watching me back. Yeah, a bit further. Right. Nice one, thank you. Again, that depends on the price on that, doesn't it? I say the voucher's just a bit of an all-rounder for me, isn't it, that? And to be fair, this has done its bloody service. What do we got here? The last two of the tractors. Oh, we had one of these on lease. And then these are Besieders. How wide's that? If that can fit through gates, that, if it's cheap enough, that could be a great purchase for us. Although that, now that looks like a bit of kit. That's got fertiliser, and that's got to be direct. Not that matters on here at the minute. We don't have. Both of these are getting a go. Right, we're up into the bigger stuff now. Ooh, that sounds nice. Not as much vision. As the other Fiat. I feel like this is a bigger tractor. The engine sounds like it's got a bit more in it. 26 miles an hour, so there's going to be more horses for the courses. Round we go. Oh, it's not that nice to drive from the inside, I've got to be honest. It's alright, but I think it looks brilliant from the back. And it handles fairly well. It feels like a heavier tractor though. Oh dear, just I've hit it with my tyre. His tyre, that's not too good. Might have done more damage to mine, but yeah, I've just hit the tyre onto the 3-point. That's okay. No damage. Now then, when was this made? That sounds nice. I've got a bit of horsepower on this. It's got front 3-point as well. Yeah. Quite like this. When are we going to get the Fords? I want some old Fords. And not the gigantic ones. This is quite nice actually. I see out my mirrors, fine, that's very important for me, as it should be, as it would be for a driver. Has this got a fair old grunt to it? Other than pulling, I don't know what I can see it being used for though. It feels like a heavy lugger of a machine. And we're quite lucky, we've got quite a bit of heavy gear on it. Any of our heavy gear, we're on pretty flat ground, unless I decide to do something with those very steep fields, but we can sort of manage at the minute. Right. I like that. I do like that. And what I'm gonna do, because I've got to, yeah, I've got to. This will be the last one for the episode. Crikey. Not putting the trailer on it, obviously. Oh, turn the engine off. Turn the engine off, didn't I? Got to take the cab out for a run. He said take it and give it a good go out. Because I said to him, you're not going to be able to get through the villages with this. Said it takes a bit of skill. You did get there, but that is where we've come to the end of this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. Hit the like button even if you didn't enjoy it, because it's took me about 8 hours just to set it up. And I keep turning the engine off on this. Oh yes. If you've not subscribed yet, then feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you've got any comments or suggestions, this is a bit quicker than I thought it was going to go, then feel free to hit the comments or suggestions section. Any ideas for any vintage vehicles we should look at and maybe get in, or productions, or any other mods, feel free to drop them in. I'm liking this. Should we just get a truck? It's just nice sitting up high. I'll do a loop round our dairy farm. The neighbours are not going to like this when this comes up the main street. Plus there's everybody else having goes as well. Look at all that grass. So much work to do off camera. Oh yeah. But yes, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll welcome your comments. Until the next time, when we may have bought some things, who knows. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Yeah, this road should not be a national speed limit. Truck racing.